Hey, 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 what's up, awesome people? And a big hello to my amazing friend Layla here. Are you ready to learn some Arabic today? It's going to be super easy and super fun, I promise. We're going to learn something really cool. Something you use all the time in English without even thinking about it. Today we're going to talk about how to point at things and say this or that in Arabic. It's easier than you think, believe me. Get your notebooks ready, or just use your amazing brains, because here we go. We're starting our Arabic adventure and it's going to be great, really. Layla: hey Adam, I'm so ready. I've wanted to learn these simple words for a long time. Pointing words, huh? Like when I want to say this is my phone, or that is a cool car. That sounds really useful. I always find it hard to say simple things. So let's do it, teach. I'm listening carefully and super excited to finally learn these. I have my water, my pretend notebook, because I learn best by doing, and I'm paying full attention. Let's make some Arabic magic happen today, Adam. I know you'll make it fun and easy to understand, just like you always do. Exactly, Layla. You got it. Those pointing words are called Esm el-Shro, Asma al-Ishara, in Arabic. Sounds a bit fancy, right? But it just means names of pointing, or as we call them, pointing words. Think of them as your magic words for showing what things are. So let's start with the most common one, this. If you're pointing at something that is masculine and close to you, you say HDH, Hada. Can you try saying that? Hada. It sounds nice, doesn't it? We'll look at examples in just a moment, so don't worry at all. Layla, Esm el-Shro, Asma al-Ishara. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Hada, HDH. It feels a little different to say, but I like it. Hada. So, if I have a book, and book is a masculine word in Arabic, I would use HDH, Hada, to say, this is a book. Am I getting it right, Adam? This is already easier to understand than I thought. I'm trying to imagine myself using it. Like, if I see a cool pen, I can say, Hada something! This is exciting! I can't wait to learn the Arabic words for book and pen now. You're doing great, Layla. Yes, for a book which is KTB, kitab, and that's a masculine word, you'd say HDH KTB, Hada kitab. See, this is a book, super easy. Now what if the thing you're pointing to is feminine? Arabic has different words for masculine and feminine things, which is very important. So, for this with a feminine thing, you use HDH, hadhihi. Say it with me, hadihi. It sounds a little softer. For example, a car is Serb, sayara. And that's a feminine word. So, this is a car would be HDH Serb, hadihi sayara. Wow, you're already making Arabic sentences. Layla: okay, so HDH, Hada, for masculine things that are near, like HDH KTB, Hada Kitab, this is a book. And ADH, Hadihi, for feminine things that are near, like HH Serb, Hadihi Sayara, this is a car. Got it, Hada Hadihi, Hada Hadihi, I'm going to say these all day. So let me try. If I have a masculine pen, QLM, Kalam, I'd say HDH QLM, Hada Kalam, this is a pen. And if I see a feminine bag, Kiba, Hakiba, I'd say, Hada, Chiba, Hadihi, Hakiba, this is a bag. This is great, Adam. I feel like I'm learning a secret code. You are a superstar, Layla. That's perfect. HDH, QLM, Hada Kalam, and Haj Hachiba, Hadihi, Hakiba are exactly right. Now what if things are a little far away? We don't say this for things over there, right? We say that. Arabic has words for that, too. For masculine things that are far away, you use DHL, Dahalaka. It's like the big brother of HDH, Hada. So if you see a house, bait, way over there, you'd say, Dalok bait, Dalika bait, that is a house. Try saying Dalk, Dalika. It has a strong sound, which is cool. Layla Dalika, Dalk. Okay, so that's for that when it's masculine and far away. Dalk bait, Dalika bait, that is a house. I'm picturing a house on a hill. So what about if it's something feminine and far away? Is there a big sister word for HDH, Hadihi, too? I bet there is. Arabic seems very clear with its masculine and feminine pairs, which really helps to remember them. I'm ready for the feminine that, Adam. Let's learn all the pointing words for near and far. This is so helpful. You guessed it, Layla. Yes, there is. For feminine things that are far away, you use talk, tilka. So if you see a school, medras, madrasa, far away, and medrash, madrasa is feminine, you'd say talk, midrash, tilka, madrasa, that is a school. So now you have your four main pointing words, HDH, Hada, this for masculine, Heyday, Hadhihi, this for feminine, Dalk, Dalika, that for masculine, and Tielk, Tilka, that for feminine. Pretty cool, right? Now let's change the topic a little. We've talked about pointing at things, but what about talking about people? Or ourselves? That's where personal pronouns come in. These are words like I, you, he, she. In Arabic, these are called Eldemir, Aldemair, Layla, Talk Madrash, Tilka Madrasa, that is a school. Great, so this, that, masculine, feminine, near, far, I think I'm understanding Sem Lashro, Asma al-Ishara. Now, Eldemir, Aldemair, personal pronouns. Yes, like I am Layla or you are Adam. I really need those. How do I say I in Arabic? I'm really excited to learn this part because it's so important for having even a very simple talk. I want to be able to say who I am and also talk about other people. This is going to be so useful for making simple sentences. Great question. To say I in Arabic you say en ana. Super simple, right? En ana. So you can say en Lyle, Anna Layla, I am Layla. And I would say an Adam, Anna Adam, I am Adam. Now for you, it's a little different if you're talking to a boy or a girl. If you're talking to a boy, you say enta, anta, with a little a sound at the end. If you're talking to a girl like I am to you, Layla, I'd say entai, anti, with an I sound at the end. So I'd say enti Lil, Auntie Layla, you are Layla. Layla and Anna, I like that, it's short and nice, and Lil, Anna Layla. That feels good to say. And for you, it's enta, anta, for a boy, and enti, anti for a girl. So if I were talking to you, Adam, I'd say enta Adam, you are Adam. This makes so much sense, so we have I, you, for a boy, and you, for a girl. What about he and she? I bet there are simple words for those too. I'm imagining using these with the pointing words like, this is my friend, he is nice, or something like that later on. You're thinking ahead, Layla, I love it. Yes, for he, you say how, hua, and for she, you say hi, haya. So, if we're talking about a boyfriend, you could say how you Sadaiki, huwa Sadiki, he is my friend. And if we're talking about a girl teacher, you could say hi mom, hiya mualama, she is a teacher. So now you have an ana, I, enta, anta, you for a boy, enti, anti, you for a girl, how, huwa, he, and hi, haya, she. These are the main personal pronouns to get you started. You can make so many simple sentences with these already. How cool is that? Layla, how, huwa, he, and hi, haya, she. Got them. This is wonderful, Adam. So let's try to put something together. If I see a boy and he has a book, I could say H. Weld, Hada Walad, this is a boy. Hugh Weiker, Hua Yakra, he reads. Or if I see a girl with a pen, Haj Bient, Hadi Hibent, this is a girl. Hi TKB, Haya Taktubu, she writes. Am I trying too much? It feels like the pieces are starting to fit together. I can point to someone and then say something about them using these pronouns. Not trying too much at all, Layla, that's great. You're putting them together so well, that's exactly how you learn. For example, I could say, HDH Stiki, Hada Sadiki, this is my friend boy. How about you Adam, Hua Adam, he is Adam. And you could say, Had Stikati, Hadihi Sadikati, this is my friend girl. Hi little, hiya Layla, she is Layla. See, we're having a little talk already. It's all about practice. The more you use them, the easier it gets. Don't be afraid to make mistakes, that's part of learning and it's how we get better. Layla, this has been so helpful, Adam, really. So, to sum up, we learned Esem Lushru, Asma al-Ishara, the pointing words. We have HDH, Hada, this for masculine, Hada, Hadhihi, this for feminine, for things near us. And for things far away we have Dalk, Dahalika, that for masculine. And Tialk, Tilka, that for feminine. Then we learned Ludamir, Aldamair, personal pronouns, and Ana, I. Enta, anta, you, for a boy. Enti, anti, you for a girl. How, hua, he, and hi, haya, she. Wow, that's a lot, but you made it so clear. I feel much more sure of myself now. Thank you so much, Adam, for this great lesson.